How many people are in your class? Well, there's roughly 30 and they all come from like separate primary schools, so it could be like a mixture from like, say, St Mary's or like Wembley.
How long is the school day in each lesson? Starts at 8:40 and ends at 3:15. But there's also after school clubs and other like matches and other things.
Each lesson is
Each
like
lesson
1 hour. Yeah.
Break is 20 minutes and lunch is 45.
You can choose the after school clubs you do as well. What happens if you get lost? If you get lost, if you find a teacher like outside, you can go talk to them and ask where like, if you need to know where your next lesson is, you can go to them and ask where it is. Or if you know where student services is, then just go to them.
How long did it take you to remember where all your classes were? It didn't take me that long. It really doesn't take that long. You'll be surprised.
How do I know what classes I will have? So at the beginning of the year, you'll get a timetable. And it will tell you like what room number you're in and what lesson you have and the teacher you have it with.
Can you bring your mobile phones into school? You're allowed to bring your mobile phones in, but they have to be powered off and you're not allowed to use them until you leave school.
Will I be with my friends in the same tutor group? Well, tutor groups are kind of like mixed. Because you'll have like in your tutor group, they will put like some people from like your primary school in. Like obviously, if you come from a smaller primary school, that'll be a bit harder. But you'll see your friends like in break times and lunch times as well.
How often do I see my tutor? You'll see your tutor every morning for reading and Haygrove Welcome.
What is the Haygrove Welcome? The Haygrove Welcome is in the morning is just like a place where like your whole year will like gather and just like read out like any notices, and we like check uniform and check equipment, and now we check our homework in the morning.
Can I sit with my friends in class? So the first week you probably get to sit where you want, but after the next week, who you work well with will probably be in the seating plan. So the seating plan is who your teachers think you work best with.
What is the reading programme? Every day before we start our lessons, we go in our tutor and we read a book, and we all have bookmarks and we read along with the tutor. And then some people go to something called Lexia, and yeah.
And then like one day a week we like do like this sheet and we like talk about the book and like what we like understand about it and like maybe like what we don't understand about it.
Is it the same group every lesson? So when you're in year 7, lots of the times you'll be in your tutor group, but then you'll have your creative groups as well, which is where you, it's pretty much random. So you could be with anyone on your side of the year for the creative lessons.
What languages do we learn? We learn German, Spanish and French.
What homework do you get? So now called a core knowledge booklet, and it has all the homework you'll need for like the year or the term, and then you have in there also a homework timetable, and it'll tell you what piece of homework you need to do for each night, and
it's based on what you're learning currently.
Yeah.
And they have us to say you have to read it for 4 minutes, and then you've got to say it out loud for 4 minutes, and then you cover it up, and then you like have to like just write down all you can remember, and that's about like 8 minutes, and then you check it with your green pen and see what you got right, and then mark in what you didn't get right.
What clubs are available? Lots of clubs that people do, like chess club, homework club, and sometimes you have sports clubs after school and sports fixtures.
And get involved in lots of clubs, because then you can play like fixtures after school and they're really fun.
How do you know which bus to get on? This is very easy. You get one of these, a bus pass, at like your first or second day.
On that bus pass it says where you need to go.
And what bus to go on.
The
From
number of bus.
Caddington on that.
Where do you sit on the bus? get a bus from Thaxton, and where you can basically sit wherever you want really. Maybe if you have friends in take the same bus as you could sit next to them or sit near.
This is the canteen.
This is where you can buy your food, and there's tables to sit for lunchtime and your break time.
You already need to bring money in for lunch every day. There's a system where you put money on. It's a fingerprint. So you don't have to bring actual money in. You put money on an account, and then if you thumb on there, and it comes up with your account and how much money you have on there.
How long is lunchtime and what can you eat? Lunch, you have like a break time, and that's 20 minutes, and then you have a lunchtime. That's 45 minutes, yeah. And you can eat, like whatever food you bring, and then you can like get food in the canteen, and then like eat whatever food you want in the canteen.
This is the Hickgrove school uniform. You must wear a blazer, tie and school shoes. You can either wear black trousers or shorts. You must wear a white polo shirt with, and optional, you can have a V-neck jumper.
This is the girls' school uniform at Hickgrove. So you can wear your black school shoes, ties, black socks or white socks, school skirt, black trousers, white shirt, tie and blazer, and you can wear a V-neck black jumper.
Is there anything you are not allowed to wear? So, in normal school days, you cannot wear trainers, hoodies, or
Coloured socks.
or any like excessive jewellery.
This is student services.
You come to student services for help with anything like if you've lost your bus pass or your timetable or your lost.
First aid, you come here when you're feeling ill or just have a problem.
This is reception.
This is where you go to sign out or pick up a PE bag that you may have left at home.
This
is the ATP.
pitch.
This is where you play some of your PE lessons.
And also there are the clubs, sometimes here at lunch and after school.
And when you come on this pitch to play sports, you must remember your hobbies.